Girona's valiant effort throughout the match seemed to be paying off as they managed to frustrate Paris Saint-Germain with disciplined defending and smart organization. Despite PSG's overwhelming possession and relentless attacks, Girona's defense, marshaled by Ladislav Krejci in a composed backline, stood firm, repeatedly blocking shots and cutting off passing lanes. Marco Asensio had been one of PSG's main creative sparks in the first half, making dangerous runs and testing Girona's defense with a well-placed low shot that narrowly missed the bottom corner. However, his injury late in the first half disrupted PSG's rhythm momentarily, forcing manager Luis Enrique to introduce Randal Kolo Muani as his replacement. Girona's tactic seemed clear: they were intent on defending deep and capitalizing on rare counter-attacking opportunities. However, they were starved of meaningful possession, managing just 3 attempts on goal the entire match. Most of their efforts were focused on soaking up pressure, with occasional forays into PSG's half, but none of them seriously threatened Gianluigi Donnarumma's goal. After half-time, PSG resumed their siege on Girona's defense. Ousmane Dembélé, with his pace and trickery, looked the most likely to break the deadlock. In one of the match's most thrilling moments, he burst through from the halfway line, but Krejci's perfectly timed last-ditch tackle denied what seemed like a sure goal. Dembélé continued to torment Girona's defense, hitting the crossbar with a thundering shot that had the crowd gasping in disbelief. As the clock ticked down, PSG's desperation grew. Kolo Muani's clever movements created space for a couple of shots, but they were either blocked or saved. Achraf Hakimi's half-volley from close range was another heart-stopping moment for the Parc des Princes faithful, but Gazzaniga was equal to it, making a brilliant reflex save with his legs. Girona, sensing a famous result, began to employ time-wasting tactics, much to the frustration of the PSG players and fans. The boos grew louder as the visitors delayed restarts and slowed the game to a crawl. However, their game plan unraveled at the last possible moment. In the final minute of stoppage time, a routine cross from Nuno Mendes looked unlikely to trouble Gazzaniga. Yet, in an astonishing turn of events, the Girona goalkeeper misjudged the ball's trajectory, allowing it to slip through his hands and between his legs, much to the disbelief of his teammates and the Girona bench. The ball trickled agonizingly into the net, sealing a dramatic, hard-fought victory for PSG. The final whistle blew shortly after, with PSG's players celebrating their late escape and Girona left to rue a nightmarish error that robbed them of a historic result. Despite their defensive heroics and Gazzaniga's earlier saves, that one lapse undid all their hard work. For PSG, this match served as a reminder of the fine margins in football, while Girona, despite the heartache, could take pride in their brave performance against a European heavyweight on their Champions League debut.